Go then. Right, next on the show now, we have a musician joining me. We have Aynaz joining me just to tell me a little bit more about herself and her music.
So hi, yeah, I'm Aynaz, and then I'm originally from Poland. I live in West Midlands in Walsall, and I am a singer and a songwriter.
Well, nice to meet you. Welcome to my show. And how long have you been,
Thank
like,
you.
say, making music for, releasing it, performing?
Ah, it's a very tricky question because I haven't been consistent. So I've started, let's say, 20 years ago, but then life happens and you get busy, things happen and then you stop for a little bit, then you get back to it. So recently I'm just back to my music about only 6 months, I would say. No, actually October last year.
Okay, so that's good that you're back into it. And you're a solo artist.
Yes.
And are you promoting or plugging any kind of new material out at the moment?
You know what? I have released an EP. I think that was ninth of June. And the EP it's called Bow to Life. It features three songs. First song it's called Bow to Life, What Happened to This World, and On Another Side.
And where can people find, preview your music? Where's best for people, in your view, to
Mhm.
hear your music?
I think the best would be YouTube because I've got quite a few video clips also. So my YouTube channel it's Aynaz Music Official, and the same Aynaz Music Official. It's my Instagram profile also.
Amazing. And would you say you're quite creative, when you're creating videos on YouTube or just like songwriting?
No, well, what happens is I write song, I compose the music on a piano, like a basic arrangement, and I write the lyrics. And I go to studio to this wonderful studio, actually very, very talented people. And the guy in the studio does all of the musical arrangements for me because I am very specific about my music. I am very much so influenced by Celtic music, but also I am influenced by orchestral music and some of the classical composers. But because I don't have such skills like this guy, then I have to I have to ask him to do all of these musical arrangements. And then they also make my video clips. I just explain them what I want to have because there is this couple, and then they both into music. They both musicians, and they both do the filming and production. They're absolutely fantastic. So I feel lucky to meet them because. Apart from the fact that they're very highly skilled, I would say the guy who is actually from the studio, who owns the studio, I think he is a musical genius. I don't think he's just talented person. His partner is very talented as well, but this guy is just stand out from a lot of talented people I've ever met because he's just like a multi-instrumentalist. He does sound engineering, all of this production, mixing, mastering. On the top of it, he does all the filming, and then he does also all of these musical arrangements for me. It's absolutely unbelievable. I've never in my life met somebody who has got that massive amount of skills. His wife is also incredibly talented, and she works with him on all of our project. So I really enjoy working with them, and I'm lucky to meet them because they're very down to earth people, very humble, and then very, very lovely to work with.
Hmm. It's good that you got your musical chemistry, working with, fellow musicians in your field. It really does help.
Yes, yes, especially they're not very egotistical people. They're very down to earth. They always try to understand what I'm trying to bring out with my music when it comes to musically and then visually as well, because video clips are very, very important to me
Hmm.
also. They have to resemble what I want to say. So it's absolutely magnificent working with those guys. So I'm very lucky. Yeah.
That's good to hear. And just touching on some of your previous recent releases, they're on your channel.
Mhm.
Just looking now on another side, and then what happened to the world and Bow to Life. Would you say you're quite connected with nature?
Yes, actually, this EP, that's where an idea of this EP came from. I think we have totally lost connection with life, and life is very sacred. And we have become, how can I put this? I think I would actually say what Sam Vaknin said. He's a psychologist, he's self-aware narcissist, but he's also a professor of psychology. And what he said, it really struck me. He said that modern civilization is a civilization of death, and we worship in dead objects. And that is so correct because we are very materialistic. And if you think about it, materialism is a death cult, right? You worship in a car, let's say, because it costs like, let's say, £2 million or whatever. But we forget that life is really precious. You can't really put money on life because life is more important than material thing. And I think we absolutely lost our direction in this world, and that's why I think we're heading for a serious disaster. So I felt I need to say this, and then I created this beautiful EP.
And it goes without saying, as humans, it's natural to kind of take life for granted in that sense.
Yes,
And
and also what? Sorry, yeah, go on.
yeah, I'm just looking at your music videos. They're well received as well. They're hitting multi thousands, which is good, and they keep growing as well. That's good to see.
Good. Yeah. Yes, yes. Also my influence. I have been growing up in Poland, which I just live by forest. I was always connected with nature. The way we used to grow, the way we were growing up, socializing as a teenagers or a kids, we always used to go to forests, mountains, and then we know the value of life. And then, so I was growing up in this environment, and funny enough, we always have been listening to Clanad's music, which I am very deeply influenced by Clanad. So yeah, so it still stays in me, and then I absolutely hate living in towns or the cities. If I could move to forest, trust me, tomorrow I'll be gone.
I was going to ask you
Yes.
what's it like, living in the city life, um, where it's busy, and I was going to ask you as well, where's best for people to follow you, whether it's Facebook or YouTube channel?
You both, I would say probably YouTube channel because you can watch all of my video clips. But also follow me on Instagram, please. So that's Aynaz Music Official,
Great.
both YouTube and Instagram.
Is there anything else you may just like to add to the interview?
I don't know. Is there anything you would like to ask me?
Yes. Like so you've got your Facebook page.
Sure.
And yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to ask you today. You're an independent artist as well. And do you visit many open mic nights, locally?
Yes.
And how do you find them?
Yes.
The good way of meeting, other musicians.
I don't. I
Oh,
don't.
okay.
Believe me or not, I am very much so of the, no, I am very much so of the loner. I spend 90 whatever percent of my time by myself.
That's good. Right
And
then.
then what I would like to also add, in this song Bow to Life, how it was created, it was also the arrogance of the mankind that struck me a lot, that I wanted to talk about, because as you said, we take life for granted is one thing. However, another thing is like the way we treat animals, we kind of treat them like an object as well, a lot of the times. And then with the song Bow to Life, I just wanted to appreciate and respect animals and everything that is alive on this planet, because we tend to think that life owe us, like Earth owe us, and we are the most important creatures on this earth. And I very much disagree with this kind of mentality. So I just wanted
Yeah.
to write about it.
Lovely. Well, I think that's everything I wanted to ask you for today's interview. Thanks for joining me on my channel, just to find out, a little bit about what you do and, your music as well. That's Aynaz, I joining me on today's show. Thank you very much.